We know one person who is driving Europe away from the US is French President Emmanuel Macron. He has always talked about strategic independence from US. And now he has taken a radical step. France has become the first country in Europe to ditch USD in international trade. Stay tuned for more explosive details. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. Petrodollar is breathing its last, and France has become the country to deal the final blow to it. Look at this report. Total Energy, a French company, will now pay in Chinese Yuan to import LNG from UAE. The deal was signed between Total and China National Offshore Oil Company. The deal involves the import of 65,000 tons of LNG. This comes as a major economic victory for Beijing. Even France, which is supposed to be a US ally, is acknowledging the supremacy of the Chinese Yuan and sorry state of the USD. On the issue of ditching USD, Arab nations and China have already reached an agreement. Chinese President Xi Jinping made a visit to Riyadh last December. There, he proposed that China and the Arab Gulf nations should use the Shanghai Petroleum and National Gas Exchange as a platform for carrying out yuan settlement of oil and gas trades. So, after France, it is highly likely that UAE and China may also ask other Western nations such as Germany, Italy, Spain and Greece to shift to yuan. Beijing knows that energy is Europe's weakest nerve, and it is hitting right there. EU countries must import gas from Arab nations because firstly, it is cheaper than American LNG, and secondly, they don't want to create over-dependence on the US. And what could be a better country to start with than France? Macron already has an axe to grind with the US. We are talking about the AUKUS nuclear deal, where US and UK simply stole a multi-billion mega submarine deal from France, which involved manufacturing and supplying Australia with 12 diesel-powered submarines. Macron had called this deal a betrayal. This was a $90 billion contract. France was obviously angry. So, ditching USD at this crucial juncture might be his way of exacting revenge. Moreover, Europe is also anxious after the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. As per Financial Times, the crisis in the US banking sector is hitting Europe hard, and as per this report by CNBC, EU lawmakers are miffed at US for the mismanagement of the economy. Paul Tang, a lawmaker and a member of the European Parliament's Economic Committee, was quoted by CNBC as saying, "You need stronger regulation. In that sense, the US lacks some control." We have entered an era where Europe is decoupling itself from the US economy, and as a result of this, Europe will eventually ditch USD. It might take time, maybe 5 or 10 years, but it is bound to happen. Countries like Poland, Hungary, Italy and Greece, which are not on good terms with EU and US, soon follow France's suit. And not just France. European nations like Germany and UK have already signed agreements with India to settle a part of their trade in Indian rupees. USD is soon going to be a thing of the past. And now even Europe has started accepting this fact.